Clay Center Tigers getting set to take on Abilene. Starting lineup just a couple of minutes away from being announced. Again, Abilene comes in 15-3. They pretty much have the NCKL wrapped up. Clay Center at 3-15, but Clay Center has played very, very strong. Again, looking for Caleb Siebold. I don't believe Caleb is with the team tonight. Talked to Coach Kelly Williams earlier in the day. Caleb battling an illness, so we'll miss Caleb Siebold on the court tonight. Getting set to announce starting lineup. We'll take one more break, bring you back for action after this.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
This is Keith Blake with Union State Bank. I feel fortunate to work in downtown Clay Center and to be able to see the historic and picturesque Courthouse Square every day. Union State Bank has been a cornerstone of the community since our founding in 1901. We have endured many economic cycles during this time, which has helped us grow stronger and more secure. We stand ready to help farmers, businesses, and consumers thrive and grow. We're committed to working with you with whatever your financial needs may be. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
If you're looking for a construction company you can really trust, listen to those who have used Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. One customer was very impressed with the crew's work on their project, and another one praised the team for the truly extraordinary job they did on their new family room. Read more testimonials at GeislerRoofing.com. They've been serving North Central Kansas for over 35 years with quality craftsmanship and integrity. Visit GEISLER Roofing.com.
Starting lineups being announced for both teams. For Abilene, it'll be Andrew Schwarting, a 6'1 junior. Ryan Wilson, a 6'2 sophomore. Tanner Hookman, a 6'2 senior. Harley Hazlitt, a 6'4 junior. Eric Farms, a 6'8 junior. And there'll be a replacement for Abilene. We'll get that for you in just a minute. For the Clay Center Tigers, Caleb Carlson will go, along with Brady Hamill. Ethan Rosine, and still trying to see. Abilene's gone with a different starting lineup than what I think they told either me or the Abilene radio person as he's throwing his hands in the air. For Clay Center, it will be Bo Richardson, Caleb Carlson, Lane Livey, Brady Hamill, and Ethan Rosine. Again, Abilene adding Zach Barbieri into that starting lineup. Both teams getting their final instructions. Great Clay Center Tigers student section on hand. And a great Clay Center crowd. Clay Center Tigers on the floor. Ethan Rosine sets the jump for the Tigers. And Abilene still getting their instructions. Now the officials having Abilene step on it just a little bit. So it will be Schwarting. Well, actually, it'll be Gabe Johnson, Brian Wilson, Andrew Schwarting, Eric Harm, and Tanner Hookman. Jump is going to be controlled by the Cowboys. Hookman will bring it across the timeline. He'll go right, now left to Gabe Johnson. Now baseline to Harms, and in the lane, floating is Tanner Hookman. And Abilene with the first two. Full court press from Abilene. Bo Richardson across easily from Lane Lively inside to Ethan Rosine, and Rosine is fouled. So Eric Harms picks up his first, 6'8" junior for Abilene. Lane Lively, baseline three, no, strong. Rebound by Wilson. Here come the Cowboys. Abilene's trying to go into transition, and they'll try to do this the whole game if they can. Cross-court pass now to Hookman. Skip pass to Barbieri. Back to Hookman, right wing. Inside he goes to Wilson, to Hookman. Baseline to Johnson. Thought about three. Now back across court to Wilson. Back to Johnson. Now he will fire three and nail it. Well, Gabe Johnson, they were wanting to get him that three, and now they do. Now Lane Lively's in trouble, and now the ball is going to be taken away by Johnson. Now a tie-up, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession will stay with the Tigers. So a press on from Abilene, causing problems early for the Tigers. Bo Richardson will have it. 2-2-1 press from the Cowboys. Lively, right corner. Clay Center's got to get it across. Now they do. To Hamill. He'll take a right wing three on the other end, and Brady Hamill buries it. 5-3. Abilene with the early lead. Johnson on the left wing, looking underneath the arm. Nothing there. Wakefield up on Lynn, 18-8 at halftime. That's the boys' score. Appreciate Jeff Ward keeping us up on that. Johnson another three and buries it again. Gabe Johnson, a 5'10" senior, has buried two. Now Lively gets the cross, skip pass, down baseline to Hamill. Inside, Rosine works his way in, has a shot blocked by Harms. And here come the Cowboys, leading 8-3. Hookman, right wing. Johnson, can he do it again? No, that's strong. Bo Richardson with the rebound. Richardson down court, 3-on-1. Carlson, right side, laying, and cannot get it to go. Clay Center had numbers 3-on-1, and Caleb Carlson, I think, expected the backside contact and wasn't there. Now Ryan Wilson in the lane underneath Harms, off glass, yes. And I don't know how you stop Eric Harms at 6'8". He's a junior, and he is all of 6'8". Now Carlson, to live, he gets across the timeline on the right side. Abilene up 10-3. 3 minutes into the game. Richardson top of the key. Back to Hamill on the right wing. Looking inside. Once, Ethan Rosine. Can't get him. Now Rosine sets the screen. Hamill with a shot to the free throw stripe. Strong. Rebound. Battled around, and Hamill ends up with it. Good job by Caleb Carlson to knock that out of there. Give Hamill a chance. Richardson, left wing, Lively. Looking underneath. Not there. Lively now has it batted away. Here comes Abilene. Zach Barbieri passes away. Barbieri, skip pass, left side to Wilson, laying, won't go, and out of bounds. They'll say off the Tigers. So, yeah. Harley Hazel will come in for the Cowboys. Hazel is a scoring machine, averaging just over 12. Johnson wanted that three again. Now goes cross court to Wilson, little floater in the lane. Gets it to Hazlett. Now it's underneath to Barbieri. Shot up and won't go. And Brady Hamill, a little too much contact underneath. Good block by Hamill, but he did get into Zach Barbieri. Zach Barbieri, senior, buries his first free throw. There are only two seniors on this Abilene roster. Barbieri hits both. Barbieri is one, Gabe Johnson the other. Abilene leads 12-3. Carlson to Lively. Lively trapped, nearly has it taken away, now does. Wilson on Carlson, other end, bowls his way into the lane, and a foul is going to be called on Caleb Carlson. Brian Wilson can't get the shot to fall. Play center just really not able to get anything going as of yet. With 4.5 left, Abilene up 12-3. Brian Wilson at the line, 16 sophomore, to shoot 2. First free throw up and down. Wilson will have one more. And hit them both. Carlson inbound to Richardson. Down court to Rosine. Rosine will drive on the left side. Now underneath, Carlson shot off glass. Good. And a nice feed from Ethan Rosine to Caleb Carlson breaking down the lane. Good identification by Rosine. And a good finish by Caleb Carlson. Other end now, Barbieri, his shot up won't go and knocked out of bounds by Caleb Carlson. Carlson up big against Harley Hazlett. Now Sporting and Farms will come in again. Both seniors getting the start tonight. Actually, there's 3 seniors. Tanner Hookman is the other one. He does start. The other 2 don't start. Now a long 3 from Abilene. Ryan Wilson. That's an NBA 3, and that's not even close. Bo Richardson now loses his dribble, and now Abilene's going to come out of that press. Other end, 3-ball, Brady Hamill. No, won't go. Rebound. Ethan Rosine had it for a minute, but has it knocked away by Abilene. 3.5 left, 14-5 Cowboy lead. Hookman to Harms, to Hazlett in the lane. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Put back good. Harley Hazlett. Dangerous player. Now Hamill, the other end, loses his dribble. Now he'll put up a 15-footer on the baseline and can't get it to go, but Brady Hamill is going to get 2 from the charity. That foul is going to be called on Eric Harms, and that's his second. 2 team fouls for Abilene, and Harms has both. Hamill's free throw up and down. Roseman will come in for Lane Libby. Hamill will have one more. Free throw up and rattles out. Rebound, Ethan Rosine. Putback, good. Ethan Rosine with a strong rebound and putback. Plays center. Makes it 16-8. Sporting now, other end, inside feed, Hazlett. He's going to be fouled. And take your pick. 3 Tigers weren't going to let him score, so it could be on anybody, and they're going to call it on Rosen. So Ian Rosen will pick up his first. Harley Hazlett will go to the line shooting 2. He's a free throw up and in. Hazlett also averaging just over 7 rebounds a game. He's the leading rebounder. Anthony Henniking into the game for the Tigers, freshman. Second free throw from Hazlett won't go. Rebound to Abilene. Sporting with a putback. No, won't go. Ball batted around, out of bounds. It's going to be off Abilene. Abilene now back into that press. This time more of a true full-court press look, man-to-man, and they will stay in that man-to-man. Bo Richardson, skip pass left to Roseman on the baseline. Now he'll dribble back up to Hamill. Richardson, baseline, Anaking, 15-footer, no, won't go. Rebound to Caleb Carlson. Back out to Brady Hamill. Now he's going to drive baseline, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds by Harley Hazlett. And they They should call that on the shot, and they will. That'll send Hamill to the line shooting two. Harley Hazlett might have forgot he was on a basketball court, not a football field. Free throw from Hamill is good. Hazlett is good all-around athlete for the Cowboys. Very good football player. Showed a little defense there. Second free throw from Hamill, in and out. Rebound to Abilene. 17-9, play center down. Other end, Schwarting, three. The baseline, in and out. Rebound battled for, and now foul's going to be called on Zach Barbieri as he went up and over and through Ian Roteman trying to get that rebound. St. Lively back in the game. Rosine back in the game. Denneking and Bo Richardson will get a break. Carlson trying to get it in. Now does to Lively. Full court press on from the Cowboys. Lively in trouble again. Nearly has it taken away. Now loses it. Now does. There's Hazlett. He's going to jam it home. And Harley Hazlett shows some ups on that. And that brings the Abilene crowd to their feet. And Hazlett steals it again and now ball loose. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Brady Hamill. And now Coach Kelly Williams calls the timeout. Minute 45 left in the first. It is a 19-9 Abilene lead when we come back.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
1 minute 45 left. Play center trails 10, 19-9 out of that Kelly Williams timeout. Coach Williams not too far away from me. Now ball taken away. Brady Hamill, 2-on-1 numbers. Other end, Hamill laying left side. Strong rebound by Roteman. Putback won't go. Rebound Ethan Rosine, and Ethan Rosine was just grabbed and nearly taken down. Now the foul was called, but the officials really letting them play under here, so it'll go out of bounds to play center. Hamill, top of the key. Lively, right side, three from Lane Lively. Strong, fights for his own rebound, loose, and Abilene comes out of there with it. Cowboys now on the other end. Wilson on the baseline, back to Hazlett. Now back up top to Schwarting. Kelly Williams imploring his team not to quit and to be aggressive, and they just haven't done that as of yet. So, but out of that timeout they did, and now alley-oop for Harley Hazlett, and another jam, and I didn't think that had a prayer, and Harley Hazlett now a steal by Abilene. Schwarting with the lay-in, good. So a breakaway dunk and then an alley-oop to Harley Hazlett, and Abilene in control, and they lead this game 23-9 with 30 seconds left against Clay Center. Just trying to get something going right now. Very aggressive defense, and now Brady Hamill shoved to the ground by Hazlett. Hazlett with his hands in the air, doesn't know what he did. I can tell you what you did. But the difference in the game right now is the aggressiveness and the physicality of Abilene, and Clay Center just unable to answer it. And the momentum is really gone Abilene's way. The inbound pass to Carlson. He's in trouble. Now he gets rid of it to Bo Richardson with 15. Play center will try to get that last shot as we head into the second. Near steal by Hazlett. Underneath feed. Now it is taken away. 3-on-1 numbers for Abilene. Hazlett with another jam. And Harley Hazlett with 9 points, 3 jams. And Abilene has gone up 25-9 at the end of the first. Headed to the second when we come back after this.
Planting your seed at the right depth is critical for a good stand and a maximum farming return. That's why you should consider installing the hydraulic downforce on your planter.
Hydraulic downforce is a way to ensure that we get the correct amount of pressure on the grow units to place the seed at the right depth to get the best stand we can.
The hydraulic downforce is an investment in your planter that pays off.
On the average, we can get 10 bushel an acre over your standard factory spring.
Talk to Central Valley Ag now about the hydraulic downforce.
Farmway is seeking a part-time agronomy operations assistant in Clay Center. Duties include operation and maintenance of tender equipment, filling and delivery of NH3 and liquid tanks, loading fertilizer, chemicals, and treating seed, and customer service. Preference given to applicants with current CDL and hazmat endorsement required or ability to obtain. Farmway Co-op is an EOE. Deadline is February 27th. To apply, call 785-738-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
1 quarter in the books, and Abilene, it has been all Abilene. They're up 25-9. 9 points from Harley Hazlett. 6 of those on jam, 2 breakaway and 1 alley-oop. And Abilene up 25-9. 2 3 balls from Gabe Johnson in that. Abilene will open up the second period with possession. Hazlett underneath feed to Barbieri. Reverse lane won't go. Good rebound that time by Ethan Rosine. Here comes play center. Lane Libby. He's going to take it all the way in the lane. Shot up and down and one. As Dylan Ford set up in there and thought he had a charge, but backing away from Lane Libby, and Lane Libby gets his first points of the game and will now try to hit the old-fashioned 3. Free throw from Libby, strong. Rebound to Abilene. Cowboys down court quickly. Very, very fast in that first period. Hookman underneath to Ford. 10-footer won't go. Good rebound, Brady Hamill. Here come the Tigers down court. Ethan Rosine on the pass from Lane Libby, and just a little bit too much for Rosine to handle. So out of bounds to Abilene. Right idea. Play center trying to get a little more aggressive. Now they will go into a full court press. Abilene down court. Dylan Ford across the timeline. Hookman at the top of the key. He'll hold. Now he'll go left wing to Ford. Hookman, right wing. He's going to drive. Now inside feed. Barbieri, fall away jumper off glass strong. Another good rebound by Ethan Rosine. Now Rosine gets smacked in the face by Hookman, and Hookman gets called for his first. Tanner Hookman picks up his first. That's the 18th foul on Abilene, 4 on play center. Again, that first period, very physical and very fast. And that will send Rosine to the line, shooting 1-on-1. Ford Jr. had 2 in that first period. Chance for a couple more. First free throw from Rosine won't go. Rebound Hookman. Abilene now with the basketball. Gabe Ford hit 2 threes in that first. And now Coach Terry Taylor wants a timeout. 6:36 left in the second, 25-11. Abilene with the lead when we come back.
A familiar face and a friendly smile. The Citizens National Bank.
You use your smartphone to connect with friends, play games, and more. Why not bank on it? The Citizens National Bank mobile banking is fast, easy, and a secure way to stay on top of your finances wherever you are. Check your balances, find ATMs, pay bills, transfer funds, and make deposits. It's easy and available at no charge from the Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. Mobile deposits are subject to approval. Message and data rates may apply.
Have you signed up for the Color Race yet? On March 21st, Twin Valley is again hosting the second annual Color Race in Clay Center. The deadline to be guaranteed a t-shirt is February 27th. Don't miss out on the fun. If you don't want to participate, consider volunteering. We need your help. Volunteers get a free t-shirt just for helping. You can throw color, cheer participants on, and much more. To register or volunteer, visit twinvalley.net/color. See you there.
Out of the timeout by Abilene, they'll have possession. 6:36 left in the second, 25-11. Cowboys with the lead and the basketball. Hazlett underneath to Barbieri, off glass. Strong won't go. Hazlett fighting for the rebound. Lane Libby is going to come out of there with it. To Cade Wallace. He'll come across the timeline. Nice spin move by Cade Wallace to get across the timeline. To Libby, to Hamill, baseline three. Won't go. Rebound by Hazlett. Here come the Cowboys. Down court to Wilson on the baseline. Inside, Barbieri. Back up top to Johnson for three. And that one rattles in. Gabe Johnson is 3 for 3 from three-point land. Ian Ropeman now, other end, to Wallace on the right wing. Wallace, wow, Wallace is hammered by Ryan Wilson as Wilson going for that steal, and that's going to send Wallace to the line, shooting 1-and-1. Eric Harms back in the game for the Cowboys. A couple of early fouls in that first period. Wallace free throw in and out. Clay Center just cold from the strike. Rebound to the Cowboys. Barbieri to Wilson, baseline. Now cross court to Hookman, and Hookman showing his athleticism is going up, pulling that. Johnson, baseline three. No, finally misses one. Rebound Abilene. Back up top to Hookman, and Abilene will reset. Johnson goes underneath to Wilson, and Wilson took steps as Brady Hamill had that baseline cut off, and Brian Wilson trying to back his way in there. Brady Hamill not giving up any ground. Cade Wallace will bring it down for the Tigers. 5 minutes left in the first half. Clay Center trailing 28-11. Roseman right wing has it knocked away. Out of bounds. To Clay Center. Cade Wallace will inbound. Right in front of the Abilene student section. Into Chestnut on the baseline. Chestnut goes up strong. A lot of contact. No call. Rebound to Abilene. Now other end, Sporting baseline three and hits it. Roseman to Wallace. Wallace behind the back to Roseman. Now back to Wallace, top of the key, looking left. Now he'll back out. Started by Marcus Willie, and Cade Wallace will drive it all the way in and pick up a couple. 31-13. Hookman to Harms, and Harms has it taken away by Wallace. Good defense by Cade Wallace. Skip pass left. Hamill, no, can't get it to fall. Good defense, good assist from Cade Wallace. Just can't get the shot to fall, and now Willie throws it away for Abilene. Bo Richardson and Caleb Carlson back in. And now a timeout is going to be called by Clay Center. 3:59 left in the second, 31-13. Abilene leads when we come back.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
This is Keith Blake with Union State Bank. I feel fortunate to work in downtown Clay Center and to be able to see the historic and picturesque Courthouse Square every day. Union State Bank has been a cornerstone of the community since our founding in 1901. We have endured many economic cycles during this time, which has helped us grow stronger and more secure. We stand ready to help farmers, businesses, and consumers thrive and grow. We're committed to working with you with whatever your financial needs may be. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
3:59 left to go in the second period. Abilene leads 31-13. They led 25-9 at the end of the first period. Cade Wallace to bring it down for the Tigers. With the dribble right, now left to Roteman on the wing. Man-to-man defense from Abilene. There's a near steal from Clay Center. Bo Richardson gets it back. Richardson skips past left to Ian Roteman. Roteman trying to get it inside to Caleb Carlson, but Carlson had already moved just as Roteman got rid of it. So back to the Cowboys. Abilene now with the ball. Wilson to Willie, top of the key. He'll shoot free and hits it. And everybody's getting into the action for Abilene from three. Now other end we go. Morgan Chestnut again going up strong and a lot of contact. No call. Here comes Abilene in transition, and now foul called on the other end. Ryan Wilson's going to go to the line shooting two. Morgan Chestnut has twice gotten inside and a lot of contact and no call. Cade Wallace is going to pick up his first. Ryan Wilson at the line shooting two for the Cowboys. Free throw up and down. So all fives are Ethan Rosine into the game for the Tigers. So Wilson will have one more. Free throw up and in. All fives brings it down for the Tigers. Back up top to Rosine, now to Richardson. To Roteman. Man-to-man defense from the Cowboys. Back to Richardson, he'll reset it at the point. Right wing, all fives. Thought about three, now he dribbles back out, picks up his dribble, he's in trouble. Got to find somebody, now has it knocked away. Recovers. Now, all fives is going to be fouled by Schwarting. All fives will go to the line shooting two as Abilene now is into the double bonus. 10 fouls on the Cowboys. All fives is free throw up and in. All fives is free throw up and down despite the help from the Abilene student section. Good job by Dalton. All fives are hitting both of those. It's 36-15. On the floor for the Tigers, Richardson, all fives are Roteman, Rosine, and Libby. Down court comes Abilene, and now a charge. His offensive foul is going to be called on Abilene. Schwarting led with a forearm. Terry Taylor wants an explanation, and most coaches don't like it, as Rocky and Benny alluded to in A's. Coaches never like the explanation they get. But that was the call. Underneath feed to Libby from Roteman, gets away from Lane Libby. Ropen trying to lob it in there. Coach Kelly Williams saying, get past it underneath. They're looking for that lob. 2.5 left in the second. It's a 36-15 Abilene Cowboy lead. Hookman brings it down, goes right wing to Wilson. Wilson underneath feed. He goes to Ben Beach. Now back up top to Hookman. To Willie. Back to Hookman. Now underneath, trying to feed it underneath to Ben Beach. And Beach not ready for that pass from Hookman, out of bounds to play center. Allpfizer brings it down, pass left side to Bo Richardson, feeds Libby in the lane, shot up, yes, and one. Lane Libby up strong, gets it to go, and is fouled. Libby's free throw strong. Rebound batted around out of there. Dalton Allpfizer is going to come up with it. Allpfizer is going to take it all the way. Shot off glass, yes. Dalton Allpfizer, great job on that board and putback. Cross-court pass to Willie. Baseline three from Marcus Willie. Won't go. Rebound to Abilene. As they were all over Bo Richardson, now Allpfizer steals it again. Other end, this time Allpfizer will bring it out. Now he's going to get it inside to Ethan Rosine. Can't get the shot to go. And a foul is going to be called on Libby, and that is the exact same thing that just happened at the other end to Bo Richardson. So a couple of good series from Dalton Allpfizer, able to cash in on one, but just unable to get that other one to go. Gabe Wallace back in the game. Libby will come out, and I think Libby might have taken a little shot to the face. He'll get a chance to get rid of the cobweb. Minute 15 left, 36-19. Hookman out on the left wing to Willie. Back to Hookman. Now they trade places. Hookman in the lane. Floater won't go, but Tanner Hookman will go to the line shooting two. Brady Hamill will pick up his second foul, and Tanner Hookman shoots two. Hookman has 2 points in the game. Free throw from Hookman up and in. Libby comes back in the game. Brady Hamill will come out. Second free throw won't go. Rebound to Cade Wallace. Get past right, Allpfizer. He'll let go an NBA three and nails it. Dalton Allpfizer with 7 points in the last couple of minutes. And I mean, he was way downtown. 40 seconds left. Willie now on the other end. Gets it to Beach. To Wilson. Drives the baseline. Little 5-footer won't go. Rebound, Cade Wallace again. Wallace down court to Libby. Back up top to Allpfizer. Thought about it. Now Libby left side with 15 in the lane. Floater, yes. And it's 37-24 with 10. Abilene down court. Wilson in the lane. Floater, 5 foot. It's good. Play center. They can get a shot off, and now a lot of contact as Cade Wallace gets tied up with Dylan Ford, and we are headed to halftime. 39-24, Abilene with the lead. We're at halftime when we come back.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
For relief of neck and back pain, see Bruna Implement Company and the Grasshopper True Zero Turn mowers and use as directed. These mowers are the perfect prescription to cure the aches and pains of mowing. Our humanomic design, foam padded steering levers, and the industry's most comfortable seat are standard features, so operators stay fresh, focused, and alert. For the ultimate performance and rugged durability, it's the Grasshopper True Zero Turn mower. Test drive a Grasshopper today when you visit Bruna Implement Company. Doctor's orders. Visit Bruna Implement Company today.
Planting your seed at the right depth is critical for a good stand and a maximum farming return. That's why you should consider installing the hydraulic downforce on your planter.
Hydraulic downforce is a way to ensure that we get the correct amount of pressure on the row units to place the seed at the right depth to get the best stand we can.
The hydraulic downforce is an investment in your planter that pays off.
On the average, we can get 10 bushel an acre over your standard factory spring.
Talk to Central Valley Ag now about the hydraulic downforce.
It's been 50 years since the first Mustang was unveiled, and this year's model shares some striking similarities with the first generation. The shark bite front grille, the aggressively canted front hood, the iconic fastback, and the signature 3 vertical taillight stripes, which are unmistakably Mustang. The 2015 Ford Mustang gives you speed-enhanced performance with 435 horsepower, and it's hungry for fun, not fuel. See the 2015 Ford Mustangs on the showroom floor at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, or online at hansonford.net.
Well, we are at halftime, 39-24, and really Clay Center won that second quarter, 15-14. They were down 25-9 at the end of one in a game that was really headed south in a big way, but they do work themselves back in it, and they trail 39-24 at half. Again, earlier you heard Rocky Downing and Benny Wallace in Hayes for wrestling. Peyton Lane, Hunter Mullen, and Thomas Rickley all wrestling for a regional title tomorrow. They will wrestle in those championship finals. Gabe Ware and Brian Tears lose a couple of heartbreakers, but still alive. In fact, all Clay Center wrestlers except one are still alive on that backside. They'll get underway with cross-bracketing tomorrow at 9:30. Here we're at halftime, getting ready for the Abilene High School drum line. Be a very loud time, so we'll take another timeout and bring you back to Abilene after these.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Farmway is seeking a part-time agronomy operations assistant in Clay Center. Duties include operation and maintenance of tender equipment, filling and delivery of NH3 and liquid tanks, loading fertilizer, chemicals, and treating seed, and customer service. Preference given to applicants with current CDL and hazmat endorsement required or ability to obtain. Farmway Co-op is an EOE. Deadline is February 27th. To apply, call 785-738-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
Have you ever stopped to think about how much money you save over a year's time when you choose the best choice and always save products at Ray's Apple Market? These private label brands have earned their popularity by offering good quality at a better price. From all types of food to household items, Ray's Apple Market is pleased to give you many choices, including these private label brands such as Best Choice and Always Save, all for your satisfaction. Your town, your store. Ray's Apple Market.
Have you signed up for the Color Race yet? On March 21st, Twin Valley is again hosting the second annual Color Race in Clay Center. The deadline to be guaranteed a t-shirt is February 27th. Don't miss out on the fun. If you don't want to participate, consider volunteering. We need your help. Volunteers get a free t-shirt just for helping. You can throw color, cheer participants on, and much more. To register or volunteer, visit twinvalley.net/color. See you there.
Well, very impressive performance going on right now by the Abilene High School drum line. Hopefully you can hear a little bit of what's going on the floor. This is as impressive as a high school drum line as I've seen, and so far they are flawless. Again, we are at halftime. Clay Center Tigers trailing 39-24. Phil Casper along with our studio engineer Chase Elliott. Clay Center Tigers trailing. We'll give you a look at scoring in just a minute, but again, Abilene High School's drum line putting on no less than an amazing performance, and that was incredible. Very good performance by the Abilene High School drum line. The Clay Center Tigers trail 39-24, but they trailed 25-9 at the end of one. They outscored Abilene 15-14 in that second period. Let's look at the scoring. For Abilene, they're led by Gabe Johnson. He has 3 threes, 9 from Harley Hazlett. Harley Hazlett did not play in that second period. 6 of those points are dunked. 2 breakaways, 1 alley-oop from Hazlett. He has 9. Johnson with 9. 6 from Ryan Wilson. 5 from Andrew Swarty. For the Tigers, they're led by Dalton Alfizer. He has 7. All of those 7 points in the second period, and all within about 2 minutes of each other. Alfizer just went on a tear, including an NBA range 3. He leads with 7. 6 from Lane Lively, all of those in the second period. 5 from Brady Hamill. Hamill had all his points in that first period, and then 2 apiece from Cade Wallace, Ethan Rosine, and Caleb Carlson. 39-24, Clay Center trailing Abilene just a couple of minutes out. Second half action when we return.
This is Keith Blake with Union State Bank. I feel fortunate to work in downtown Clay Center and to be able to see the historic and picturesque Courthouse Square every day. Union State Bank has been a cornerstone of the community since our founding in 1901. We have endured many economic cycles during this time, which has helped us grow stronger and more secure. We stand ready to help farmers, businesses, and consumers thrive and grow. We're committed to working with you with whatever your financial needs may be. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
Roscoe, why are you dressed like a WWF wrestler?
Call me Shredder.
Why?
Well, we're going to talk about our wide variety of shredders that allow people to guard their personal and business information, right?
Right.
And how we have Swingline Crosscut Shredder with Auto Oiler on sale for only $699 during February, right?
Right, but why the get-up, Roscoe?
Call me Shredder.
Folks, to keep your personal and business information from falling into the wrong hands, come see me.
And Shredder.
At Central Office in Clay Center.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 Corn Hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Well, just about ready for second half action. Phil Casper along with studio engineer tonight, Chase Elliott. 39-24, Abilene with the lead. But keep in mind, they led 25-9 at the end of that first period. Clay Center winning that second quarter 15-14. And they will start with possession. Richardson gets it in to Libby. Abilene will stay in the man-to-man, and they really haven't moved out of it, and they're very good at it. Richardson to Carlson. Top of the key. Now right wing to Hamill. Hamill again with 5 points in that first period, held scoreless in the second. Richardson near the midcourt stripe. Dribbles left. Back to Libby at the top of the key. Looking inside. Nothing there. To Hamill on the right wing. Up top to Richardson. Now Libby. 3 ball from the baseline. Won't go short. Knocked around. Caleb Carlson comes out of there with it. Back to Richardson. 15-footer off the mark. I think it's partially blocked. Carlson with the rebound underneath. Putback is good. So Play Center cuts that lead to 13. Abilene now on the other end. Hookman on the right wing. Underneath, he goes to Ryan Wilson, and what an assist from Tanner Hookman to Ryan Wilson for 2, 41-26. Wilson just a little reverse lay-in, and Hookman's one of those guys that when he's on the floor, you better have 2 eyes on him. Because he will no-look you, and he puts some heat on it. You're either going to catch it or it's going to go off your face. Richardson now on the wing. Rosine open underneath just briefly, and they missed him. Richardson now. Baseline. Now he's got to back it out and hits Lane Libby. Right wing to Hamill. Inside, Carlson backs his way in the lane. Shot partially blocked. Possession goes to Abilene. Cowboys now other end. Wilson will have it at the top of the key. Left side, Hookman to Harms on the baseline. Back to Wilson, underneath to Harms. Reverse lane, won't go, but Eric Harms is headed to the line, shooting 2 as Lane Libby really either had to foul or just give up an easy shot. Well, Libby picks up his second. Eric Harms, 6'8" junior, held to 2 points. He's got 2 fouls on him, so he had those pretty early in the first. Free throw from Harms was good. Harms will have 1 more. Free throw up and down. So Eric Harms hits both. Play center with the basketball. Rosine on the baseline. 10-footer from Rosine, and he's pure. Ethan Rosine hits from the baseline, 43-28. Tanner Hookman underneath, falling for the alley-oop, and I don't know. Tanner Hookman, 6'2", he's very athletic, wanting that alley-oop, and now a little floater in the lane for Gage Johnson for 2 more, and he's got 11 in the game. Other end now, Richardson backs his way in the lane, won't go, but a backside rebound by Caleb Carlson, and he's got 2 more. 45-30. 5 minutes left in the third. Hookman inside. Barbieri off glass, won't go. Rebound Harms, put back good. Eric Harms is 6'8", hard to stop when he gets position. Bo Richardson, other end. To Rosine, trying to work his way in. Now he'll kick it back top of the key to Libby. Richardson, baseline 3 from the left side, won't go. Rebound Hookman. Hookman skip past underneath, and that's one of those that I was just talking about. You better have your eyes open. Richardson now quickly, other end, and a lot of contact on Bo Richardson on the feed from Lane Libby, and Coach Kelly Williams was asking the same question I would be. How is that not a foul? So, again, Coach is never going to like the explanation, and Coach Kelly Williams, I think, getting his point across. He's got a legitimate beef. Inbound pass to Hamill for 3. No, won't go. Here comes Abilene, and they've got numbers. Other end, skip pass left to Harms, won't go, and a foul is going to be called on Libby. Harms had intended to go up for the dunk at 6'8", so Libby wasn't going to let him do it. Lane Libby will pick up his third. The last two fouls by Livy have been pretty good ones. Harms hit his last two free throws. He'll have two more. Free throw up and in. Ian Broken into the game for the Tigers. And if I'm not mistaken, it may be Ian's birthday. Arms hits both. It was either yesterday or today. Ian Broken hits the big 1-8. Carlson now to Richardson. Skip pass left to Roadman, and Roadman took steps as he tried to drive the baseline. And again, that's just the drag of that pivot foot. You see a lot of players do that, and that'll get called 99 times out of 100. 4:03 left in the third. It's 49-30. Abilene with the lead. Clay Center had gotten back within 13. Underneath feed now to Harm, but ball stripped away, but I think they're going to get Ian Broken with a foul. Nope, they'll get Caleb Carlson, who was also in the area. So Harms will go to the line again. He's 4 for 4. And misses that one. Harms will have one more. Free throw up and good. 9 points now for Harms. 7 of those have come in this period. 5 from the stripe. 3:51 left. Abilene's back up by 20. It's 50-30. Richardson will bring it down. Abilene will go to a 3-2 zone. Richardson on the left wing. Back to Wallace. Top of the key. Thought about 3. Now he'll go right wing to Roman. Back to Wallace. Top of the key to Hamill. Left side. Hamill has it knocked away. Recovers and gets it back to Wallace. Richardson on the right wing. Looking inside. Nothing there. Skip pass back up top. To Wallace. Back to Roman. Cross-court pass. Hamill for 3 from the right wing. Yes. Brady Hamill hits his second 3 and his first point since the first period. 50-33. Abilene other end. Clay Center will stay man-to-man. Sporting, top of the key, guarded by Wallace. Sporting walks it right to Wilson on the wing. Guarded by Roseman. Dalton Altheiser is set to come back in along with Parker Folks. Arms, free throw strike, jumper. No, won't go. Rebound, Footman, putback won't go. Ball loose and out of bounds. It should be Clay Center basketball, and it is. Dalton Altheiser and Parker Folks in. Rosine will get a break. And Brady Hamill also getting a break. Bo Richardson will inbound. That's far end. Dave Wallace awaits that pass. Abilene will stay 3-2. Wallace will bring it down for the Tigers. 2:20 left in the third. It's 50-33. Abilene with the lead. Wallace at the top of the key, looking right to Altheiser. Left side Wallace, top of the key, 3-ball. Cade Wallace in and out. Wallace with a good shot, and Coach Kelly Williams saying that was what we wanted. The ball just would not fall. Hookman guarded by Richardson. Good defense by Bo. Now Harley has at the other end. He's going to take on Dalton Altheiser and loses the basketball and now commits a foul. Good defense by Dalton Altheiser as Harley has basically just stepped back and challenged him. Dalton Altheiser not going to be intimidated by anybody. Then Hazel commits really a frustration foul. Clay Center ends up with the basketball. Wallace will bring it down. Kelly Williams calling out the offense. Richardson left side, tries to bully his way in. Nothing there. Back out top to Wallace. Get past right side to Roseman. To Wallace, top of the key. Back to Roseman. Working inside. Now he's got it taken away by Hookman. Hookman down court, left side. Wilson laying, yes. Ryan Wilson for two more, and Clay Center just couldn't get the offense going the way they wanted. Wallace holds at the top of the key. Calling for Dolph Alfies. Now Alfies hands it back to Wallace. Clay Center not really on. They're not on the same page right now. Now I think they've got where they want to be. Richardson now, and now has a near steal once again. Cade Wallace, good job of recovering. Floater in the lane, and Bo Richardson tries to go underneath to Parker Folk, but Kelly Williams saying take that shot, and Bo would like to have that one back. I really think Abilene had just backed off enough. We're going to let him have it. They were out of position. Now, with 30 seconds left, Tanner Hookman will hold near midcourt, and Abilene will be content to hang on to it and let this third period expire. Dave Wallace now comes out and forces Hookman to get rid of it. Wilson holds with 17. They're going to let him hold. Dalton Altizer starts to go out. Kelly Williams says no with 8. Here comes Abilene. Now they'll run. Hookman on the wing. Baseline 3 from Wilson. No, won't go. Bo Richardson with the ball and can't get his shot off. We're headed to the fourth. Clay Center trailing 52-33. Final quarter on the way when we come back.
Bulk fill planters are big on efficiency, but all that extra weight increases the risk of soil compaction. The Kinsey 3600 with hydraulic weight transfers evens things out. The weight of the planter is evenly distributed across the entire toolbar, so you get the productivity of planting with bulk fill while reducing soil compaction and maintaining consistent seed depth. Bulk up while watching your weight. Come see the Kinsey 3600 today at Bruna Implement Company in Marysville, Washington, and Clay Center, or go to kinsey.com.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Headed to the final period. Clay Center trails Abilene 52-33, but outside of that first period, they played pretty well. They win the second quarter 15-14, and then that third period was a 12-11 Abilene win. Clay Center hanging in, but they trail 52-33. Wakefield Bombers have defeated Lynn 45-32. That's a boys' score. Lynn Lady Bulldogs defeated the Lady Bombers. Now Abilene, Zach Barbieri, a little lean in for a couple, and it's 54-33. Other end quickly, Brady Hamill, a little floater in the lane, won't go. Ball batted around, and Hazlett comes out of there with it. Hookman now, other end, spin move on Libby, and Libby partially blocks that basketball, and now out of bounds to Clay Center. Hookman with a spin move, and Libby a good job of anticipating what he was going to do and able to block that basketball out of there. Clay Center now with the ball. Rosine in the lane, little hook shot, no, won't go. Pat it around, and Abilene ends up with it again. Caleb Carlson had it just briefly. Abilene now other end, tried an alley-oop to Hazlett. He couldn't come up with it. Now ball loose, and Clay Center has it. They wanted that alley-oop to Harley Hazlett again. Down court to Hamill. That time Hazlett can't come up with it. There's a three ball. Bo Richardson in and out. Won't go from the left side. Rebound, Caleb Carlson, and that is 3 rebounds from Caleb Carlson. 3 putbacks for 2 more, and it's 54-35. 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. Abilene with the basketball. boarding now. Hookman on the left wing. Wilson calling for it on the baseline, and now Hookman, little hop inside, past the Barbieri, off glass, and good. Back Barbieri now with 6 points. Now other end, Rosine laying, yes. Quickly down court to Ethan Rosine, and Coach Kelly Williams wants a timeout. 5:54 left in the ball game. It's 56-37. Abilene with the lead when we come back.
Wow, check them out. Every time you see a wow bin at Ray's Apple Market, stop and see if it's something you could use. Because if it is, you can be sure you'll save money. They're located in the center of many aisles where they're easy to find, but it's the price that will grab your attention. With over a dozen wow bins throughout the store that frequently change, you'll have an opportunity to save on many commonly purchased products every time you shop at Ray's Apple Market. Your town, your store. Ray's Apple Market.
We're right on your way home.
When your unique health concerns require a specific medication compound that is made just for you, the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart are qualified to do so and will even consult with your physician if needed. Compounding medications to address your unique health needs is an important part of the personalized care you can expect from the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and also at Patterson Apothecary near the hospital. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, putting the care into health care.
5:54 left in the ball game. It's a 56-37 Abilene lead. Cowboys with possession. Wilson will bring it down, left side to Harms. Now to Johnson, now Wilson, baseline 3 for the Cowboys, yes. Brian Wilson with the 3 ball, down court quickly. Hamill leads his way in the lane, yes. So Brady Hamill quickly with an answer, 59-39. Screen set for Wilson underneath to Harms, knocked away by Brady Hamill. Good job by Brady Hamill on the defensive end of the ball. Clay Center's down 20. 5 guys on the floor and 5 guys working extremely hard as Zach Barbieri goes up for a lay-in on the inbounds. He's going to be fouled by Ethan Rosine. So Ethan Rosine's going to pick up his second. Zach Barbieri will get 2 shots. Morgan Chestnut set to come in for the Tigers. Barbieri's free throw won't go. Chestnut in for Rosine. One more for Barbieri. Free throw up and down. 7 points for Barbieri. 6 of those in this fourth quarter. Other end now, Hamill to Livey on the right wing. Abilene back in the man-to-man. Livey goes back up top to Richardson. Clay Center just not getting in the offense that Coach Kelly Williams wants. But it's really not on the same page right now. Now they do get into it. Livey, baseline, left side 3, yes. Livey now with 9 points, 60-42. Underneath now, Wilson, other end. Shot won't go. Rebound by Brady Hamill. 60-42. Clay Center still trying to get in it. Richardson's floater on the other end, yes. Bo Richardson just made up his mind. He was taking it to the hole. And a little floater puts it in, and Bo picks up his first points of the game. 60-44. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Harms on the feed from Dylan Ford, and Eric Harms with 2 more. 11 points now for Harms. Now contact underneath as Caleb Carlson trying to pull his way to the hoop, and Dylan Ford picks up his second. So Caleb Carlson will go to the line. Shooting 2. He has 8 points. And first free throw short. Cade Wallace comes in for Bo Richardson. Dalton Altheiser is set to come in, I think, for Caleb Carlson. Carlson will have one more. He throw up and short, gets his own rebound at the stripe. Put back by Carlson, off glass, won't go. Ball batted out of there by Morgan Chestnut. Livy from the free throw stripe won't go. Rebound to Abilene. The play center with three really good looks. Hookman now other end, reverse lay-in. No, won't go. And then a rebound by Brady Hamill comes out of there with it. Harley Hazlett, I think, tried to put that thing back in, but put it right into the hands of Hamill. 3.5 left. It's 62-44. Livy, Wallace, skip pass inside. Carlson shot up, blocked out of there by Harms. Rebound to Abilene. Hookman will bring it down for the Cowboys. Ropeman and Altheiser set to come in with 3:05 left. 62-44. Abilene with the lead. Hookman in the lane. No, he's going to back it out to Johnson on the right wing. Back to Hookman. He wants three. Carlson quickly out on him. Hookman has to back it out. Hookman walks it right. Screen set. Not there. Good job by Brady Hamill anticipating that. Johnson now is going to try to drive lane. Now gets it to Harm on the backside. Shot off glass by Eric Harm for two more. Play center now with the basketball. Feed from Hamill to Wallace to Roseman. Off glass won't go. Rebound and put back by guess who? Caleb Carlson. 2:25 left in the ball game. It's 54-46. Abilene with the lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll bring you back in 30 seconds.
2015 is a monumental year for the Citizens National Bank as it marks their 100th anniversary. Throughout the year, the Citizens National Bank will be celebrating a century of strength and stability with many events and surprises planned. Be sure to like their Facebook page so you can stay on top of all these exciting events. This is a significant milestone of providing personalized service and a century of success. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
2:25 left in the ball game. It's 64-46. Abilene lead. Play center out of the timeout. Play center now with 6 players on the floor. Now Coach Kelly Williams sees it, gets it straightened out. Dalton Altheiser in. And it will be Abilene basketball with 2:25 left. Play center will go man-to-man. Richardson on Hookman. Hookman on the wing, looking inside, and now feeds forward on the left side. His shot won't go. Gets his own rebound, though. Put back good. Dylan Ford with a rebound and put back. Abilene back up by 20. Wallace on the right wing. Inside feed. Livy turns around in the lane. Shot won't go. But Lane Livy is fouled. He's headed to the line, shooting 2. Gabe Johnson picks up his first. Lane Livy at the line, shooting 2. Free throw from Livy won't go. Number 35, and number 3, Phillips. 4, number 0, senior Gabe Johnson. Livy will have one more as Abilene starting to make some substitutions. Second free throw won't go. Rebound Hazlett. Minutes 50 left in the ball game. It's 66-46. Tigers trail. Abilene came out strong. They led 25-9 after one. Now a long three from Tanner Hookman to the top of the key. Rebound Wallace. Wallace has it taken away by Hookman. Gets it to Willie. Hookman now quickly other end. Minute 25. Hookman back to Hazlett. 5 seconds down. Now nearly a double dribble, but Coach Terry Taylor gets a quick timeout as Abilene a little out of control. Minute 17 left in the ball game. It's 66-46. Play center trails when we come back.
Farmway is seeking a part-time agronomy operations assistant in Clay Center. Duties include operation and maintenance of tender equipment, filling and delivery of NH3 and liquid tanks, loading fertilizer, chemicals, and treating seed, and customer service. Preference given to applicants with current CDL and hazmat endorsement required or ability to obtain. Farmway Co-op is an EOE. Deadline is February 27th. To apply, call 785-738-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
A familiar face and a friendly smile. The Citizens National Bank.
You use your smartphone to connect with friends, play games, and more. Why not bank on it? The Citizens National Bank mobile banking is fast, easy, and a secure way to stay on top of your finances wherever you are. Check your balances, find ATMs, pay bills, transfer funds, and make deposits. It's easy and available at no charge from the Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. Mobile deposits are subject to approval. Message and data rates may apply.
Back at Abilene, a minute 16, 66-46. Abilene has 5 new players on the floors. They've substituted everybody. Now ball knocked away by Cade Wallace and able to recover it at the other end. Inside feed to Libby. Backs his way in the lane. Shot won't go. The Lane Libby is headed to the line. So several new players in for Abilene. Lane Libby at the line shooting 2. Libby has 9 in the game and still does. His last 3 free throws have all hit the front of the rim. They've been in the exact same place. He'll have one more. Same thing for Libby as he hits the front of the rim again. Rebound to Abilene. Down under a minute. Ball knocked out of bounds. Lane Libby saying he didn't touch it. So out of bounds to Abilene. Now ball taken away. Ropeman to Wallace. Other end by himself. Laying good. Dave Wallace for a couple of more. Now full court press on from the Tigers. They're not going to go down without a fight. Now a foul is going to be called on Cade Wallace. And still a couple to give. Neither team in the bonus yet. Shorty now checks out for Abilene. Anakin set to come in for the Tigers, along with Ethan Rosine. Bo Richardson will come out. And his night with 2 points. Lane Libby also out. Abilene inbound. Gets the ball inside to Parker O'Neill. Puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound by Rosine. Here comes Wallace. Other end. Rodman, 3 from the right wing. Yes, Ian Rodman hits the 3. And it's 66-51. There's 26 seconds left. The Clay Center is still playing hard. Rosine, Inicky, Altizer, Wallace, and Rodman. And now a foul called on the floor. Parker O'Neill just called for a foul, so the ball goes right back to the Tigers. Dalton Altizer, baseline 3 from Altizer, yes. And Dalton Altizer hits the 3, and it's 66-54. Now a long 3 ball from Sam Burt. That won't go. Ball loose. Abilene comes up with it, and Anthony Anaking with a big block. Here come the Tigers, 3-on-1. Skip pass, Wallace off glass, yes. And just like that, it is 66-56, and Clay Center got back within 10. That's your final from Abilene, 66-56. Abilene wins it. We'll bring you back. Look at scoring after this.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Well, Clay Center falls to a very good Abilene team, but they made it interesting. They lose 66-56. Now, keep in mind, Abilene led this game at the end of the first quarter, 25-9, and Clay Center able to get themselves right back into it. They trailed 39-24 at half, 52-33 at the end of third, and 66-56 is your final. Earlier, the Clay Center Lady Tigers fell 40-27 to the Abilene Cowgirls. Let's give you a look at scoring for Abilene. It was 13 from Ryan Wilson, 11 apiece from Eric Harm and Gabe Johnson, 9 from Harley Hazlett, all of those in the first quarter, 7 from Zach Barbieri, 5 from Andrew Sporting. For the Tigers, it was 10 from Dalton Altizer, Caleb Carlson, and Brady Hamill, 9 each from Ethan Rosine and Lane Livey, 6 from Cade Wallace, and 2 from Bo Richardson. Clay Center loses 66-56 to the Abilene Cowboys. Now, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we'll have regional wrestling from Hayes. We'll get coverage started at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Benny Wallace and Rocky Downing will have the call. That'll wrap it up from Abilene on this Friday night. For Benny Wallace and Rocky Downing in Hayes, their regional wrestling. Our studio engineer tonight has been Chase Elliott. For KCOY Sports, I'm Phil Casper.